Hi, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. It is, what is it? 11 o'clock, 11:01, getting started. And yes, Miss Linda G is going to be joining me. We have confirmed this morning, and she's just doing a reading. So she said she might be a few minutes late. So that's okay with me. It gives me a chance to say hi to everyone that's here. It gives me a chance to kind of give you a little update on what's going on, what's going to be happening, and things that I have coming up. So bear with me. I have to keep moving my table back because the sun is coming in from the one window, and part of it is kind of nice because it makes it look like I'm angelic. But then it's also kind of not so great. You could see it coming. No, from this side. There you go. Yeah, you can see the beams coming in. So, okay. What is coming up over the next little while? Wednesday, of course, is Let's Talk Astrology Day. And so Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, John from Tarot is going to be joining me. And this week, we are going to delve into all things Gemini. So if you're a Gemini, and I think I know one, or if you know a Gemini, you love a Gemini, whatever, tune in because the wealth of knowledge that you will get out of the information he has is just fantastic. So, and then every Wednesday from here until I think it's the 21st. Yeah, 21st of December is going to be when we do the last one. And don't forget, we're also having a contest as well, right? So anytime that you watch the Let's Talk Astrology videos, that started on October 5th. Then I think before Leo, just before we do the reading on Leo, we're going to do a draw, and the draw is going to be from comments that you make. So watch the video. At the bottom of the video where there's comments, make a comment. You can, just hi, enter me, whatever. Okay. And so we'll pick someone, and they are going to get a free personalized reading, astrological reading from John, and a free 30-minute tarot reading from me. So I think that's going to be really, really exciting. And for those of us who have had the pleasure of having him go through some of our astrology chart and point out different things, it is amazing. So that's coming up on Wednesday and ongoing on Wednesdays. On November 5th at 2 p.m., I will be a guest on Shari H, Voices from the Swamp. We will be on her channel. And then on November the 12th, same thing, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, she will be a guest on my channel. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to, doing some readings and having some comments and so on. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on now. Yeah, this is amazing prize. Oh, thank you, Phoebe. It is. I think, yeah, you can as well. You can speak to John's knowledge and his ability to explain astrology in such a way that it makes sense. He uses words and language that normal people who are not astrologers understand. And he's just such a sweet guy. He's just lovely. Okay, you guys, get ready. Get ready. Get
Hi,
ready.
Sandy.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I am so sorry about the last time.
No need to apologize. You know what? Life happens, things come up.
I know, but this has happened more than once, and I overextended myself. I have so many people asking that I confuse one with the next, and I think I'm okay. And makeup.
That's okay. That's okay. You know what? That's second time's the charm.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got a couple people in here, not too many yet, but you know what? I hope they're gonna show up.
Well, let me go real quick and tell my people. I'm going to tell my people on my YouTube that I'm over here. Okay.
Perfect.
Let me double check. Heart-centered tarot.
You got the memo, yeah, about the wearing the turquoise, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Community. Okay, I'm going to say, hey, everyone.
Perfect.
I'm with Marina.
Hi,
come on down. Just post it. Let's see what happens.
Hey.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah. So I'm very glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very glad to be here.
Yeah. Perfect.
Your energy already seems very calming to me. You know, because I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off this morning.
No, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Yeah, that's part of the purpose of my channel is, you know, to like you say, calm people down. You know, there's all kinds of stuff happening. Just take a step back, take a breath, relax.
That's the way you connect to the higher consciousness. That's when dreams come true, because I was always in motion in my mind. And then, you know, when I went through cancer and had that overwhelming thing happen to me.
Yeah.
And then they were advising me to read Eckhart Tolle, who used to put me to sleep before. And then I got it. I thought that being present is the best way to get through the madness.
Yep. Yeah. You can't, you know, don't give in to whatever fears are out there. I don't believe that spirit would ever put us in a situation where we're going to fail. Right? I think if we are an experiment, whoever is conducting the experiment wants to be successful, wants us to succeed.
Right.
So just give in to that. It's okay. Bad things do happen. Yes, they do, but there's lessons in everything. Sometimes you see it right away. Sometimes it takes a little while.
Okay.
Right? And then you can say, okay, I get it now. I get it now. So, yeah. So I wanted to ask you, I know a little bit about your spiritual practice because I've watched you for some time. And so I wanted to ask, how do you cleanse your space? Like, do you have a ritual that you do to cleanse your area?
You know, I got some pretty significant stuff that does cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
I have holy water and holy oils and sage, and I'll use that. And I also have some, is it Alden something tree that's from my native that really helps. But I also do the absolute standing in that light. There's a light that I can visually and physically feel, and that's what helps me.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, I like sage, and whenever I have the opportunity, I will go out and pick my own sage and
Awesome.
do my own little ritual and leave the tobacco, say thank you and whatnot. Pick only what you need,
Yep.
right? You don't clear the field just because you can. Right? Take only what you need, and yeah, dry it, and then that's what
But I'm
I'll.
very lucky because I do have negative people energetically. I can tell they are. But for some reason,
Yeah.
ever since I went through my awakening, I seem to be more protected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you get the sense sometimes that you meet someone and you don't even have to talk to them really. You just meet them and you kind of go,
Yeah, but
nope.
you know, the guides are very clear about judging. It's not good
Mm-hmm.
for us to judge others. But
Yeah.
rather than say, I kind of send them the energy, the light, and encircle them so they can do harm,
Ah,
no harm to themselves or others. And that's how I keep them away from me. I put them in a bubble. And if they're good people, they'll do good. But if they're negative, it kind of comes back on them fast.
well, okay. That I'm gonna give that a try. I'm gonna give that a try because yeah,
Put them like,
usually
but you know, like a lot of people, not to be bringing up politics, but a lot of people are very upset with Herschel Walker. I gotta tell
yes,
you, I feel sorry for him. I think he has mental
yeah,
disease. So
he
I
does.
can't get on that wagon. Oh, what an
Yeah,
idiot, blah, blah, blah. Or make fun of the party because they chose this guy. I really think he has some issues. And I put the
yeah,
white light around them.
yeah, absolutely. Because well, my son was a football player when he was in high school. And one of the things that he has mentioned several times is in regards to Herschel Walker is that yeah he was hit in the head several times. It's concussion, and he can't help it.
Yeah, and
It's
then he got a lot of fame, you know, and
yeah,
he kind of ate up all that stuff and believed the stuff, and then he got very
yeah,
abusive towards women. So there's a lot of stuff that could be improved, but I do think mentally he's off.
yes, yeah, yeah, absolutely. So in that case, I wouldn't. Making fun of him would be like making fun of someone with like a visible mental illness or something. It's cruel.
Yeah.
It's just cruel, and
You know, I also think that Trump is mentally ill.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I not having a parent or someone significant in his life who
Mhm.
was able to guide him.
Right.
It's like he had to fight for every single little bit of whatever he might have gotten, and he learned how to manipulate.
Right.
That was his way to survive, right?
Right.
So yeah, he's another one that yeah,
We
I
got to
think he was
circle them with the white light, you guys, and push them
yeah,
off into the universe.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
he's
it's all going to come back, unfortunately. This too
yes,
shall pass. My guys have been very clear.
yes. Yeah, absolutely. Let me just very quickly say hi to Water Lily. We've got Linnea Hood, Vivian, um, Shari H, and we have Tarot Between Sisters is here. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, there was a couple things that I thought maybe we could cover. And knowing that you've just sort of come um, off a reading, I don't want to jump right into it. Like give you a chance to take a break, right?
Oh, thank you.
Take,
Yeah, I've
take
been
a
reading
breath.
all morning.
Yeah, take a
And,
breath. Yep.
and what do you offer on your channel? Do you offer people like to ask a question or something? Or
hmm Um, primarily, what I do is political and current events.
I love it. I
Uh,
can answer those.
Yeah. And there are times when I will open it up to personal questions. Um, and I do personal readings if people are interested, you set up a time. Um, personal readings on here sometimes can be a little difficult because it depending on the number of people, um, it's not always easy to gauge whose energy I'm
Yeah,
picking
and
up.
when I deal with personal, I'm more on the phone and I'm getting their energy. It's
Yes,
very hard to just be. And
yes.
I'm stopping readings in December. I'm not doing personal readings.
Anymore?
I'll do the free ones,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm not being a paid reader. So I'll
yeah.
recommend you, Marina. And I like
Oh,
Mel
thank
and
you.
Jinlin,
Yes,
a whole bunch of people. So
yes, yeah. There's some really, really good readers out there, and yeah, I prefer the personal
yeah,
reading, and you know, there's a group that I meet with every Sunday afternoon, and it's uh, there are tarot readers, there are psychics, there are mediums, there are people that some people who have been doing it for years and some people who are just interested, right? And it's a lovely, supportive community where someone can walk in. If you want a reading, you get a reading. There's no charge involved. And for most of us, we do it because it's our way of giving back to the universe. It's a way of saying thank you for the gift,
right.
right? So, um, yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy sharing information with the new ones that are just coming up.
Right.
Um, helping them in whatever way I can. And I also do. What I started doing recently is um, one of the members that from our group. He's a tarot reader, but he's a excellent astrologer. So we started on Wednesday evenings, meeting on my channel, and started off with introduction to astrology, a little bit about the different modalities, different um, areas of it, and then we started getting into like reading individual signs, just sort of an overall, and that's been really, really
Oh, I
informative.
gotta start watching that.
Yeah, well, on Wednesday we're doing Gemini.
Okay.
Yeah, so and yeah, we're having a bit of a
Which is Trump.
contest.
Trump's a Gemini.
I know, but I think he picked up a lot of the negative things.
Oh, he sure did.
You know,
But how long, Marina, have you been on YouTube?
it's been a little over a year,
What made
and
you start?
what made me start? Well, kind of the voices in my head that said, "Okay, yeah, you need to do this. You need to do this." And it was about the same time that I started to get the message to make my own cards. And I kind of fought against that because I thought, I'm not an artist. You can't,
I know,
I can't,
I'm not at all. Yeah.
I can't do any of that. So I kept putting it off. And it was just like kind of getting louder and louder and louder to do it. And then one day I thought, and really honestly, it was just out of sheer spite that I said, fine, fine. I'm going to go get these blank cards. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make them. It's going to be a total failure. It's not going to work. And then I'll never have to listen to the voice again. Well, that's not what happened. I
It's
did the
successful.
cards. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. So usually when I'm doing readings, and I always give people the choice. Okay, I could do it with my cards, or I could do it with tarot cards, angel cards, whatever you like. And 99% of the time, it's no, I want your cards,
Awesome.
because they tell a story. The way that they come out, it flows so naturally. So I have
So
had to.
you were supposed, that's like me. I was minding my own beeswax And a man said in my right ear, "You're going to do a YouTube channel." I immediately protested. I don't want to get up and brush my hair.
Yeah.
My first person to go on YouTube was Kirsten Langston.
Yes.
Third Eye Champagne. And she would set up the lights, and she had everything nice. I'm like, I don't want to go through all that work. And they said, "Linda, you'll help calm people down."
Yeah.
So I had no choice.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's funny because the voice comes in as a little whisper, and then it just gets louder and louder and louder until you do what you're guided to do, and then it's always a surprise that, oh my gosh, look, that worked out. So I really enjoy getting on here and doing this and doing the readings. And I kind of wanted the channel to grow organically. Like the idea wasn't to to get to 1,000 subscribers, 5,000. No, it was when I feel moved to do a reading, that's when I'll get on.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's, and you've been on here for a while.
Yes. Was it 2017 or something like it? Right after I got in office. That was the calming down part.
Yeah, I think so. There was a lot of people that got into the YouTube and into the reading. 2016, 2018 in there, and I think that the world needed to have a lot of voices,
just to say it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah,
exactly. So I'm going to take out my cards if anyone has any questions. And we've got Denise, who's saying, "Thank you for introducing us to Heart Centered Tarot. I'm sorry to say I had not seen her work yet." Oh, well, darling, here you are. Yeah. Oh, and for those of you that are here, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, go over to Linda's channel. I know you probably all are subscribed, but in case you're one of the few that isn't, go over and subscribe. Let's share the love.
I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed. I just subscribed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I've got my coffee.
I got my iced tea.
Yes. So I was reading this morning on Xi Jinping in China, and he was addressing I think it's the 20th Congress or whatever, so that he wants to have another 5 years in and so on. And he talked about Taiwan and how China would do anything and everything basically to protect Taiwan, even though Taiwan was never part of China. Like there's no history there.
Putin has got this thing.
Yeah.
That thinks he's entitled. I just heard they're trying to make nice with North Korea.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
So what's your question?
So the question is he going to push the boundary with Taiwan? Like, is he truly serious about this, or is he just trying to do the everybody be afraid thing?
The thing is, there's so much resistance. When the Ukraine totally beats Russia, which they will.
Yes.
With whatever happens to Putin, I see him laying off because everybody's against them doing that. This isn't something the whole world is kumbaya. Yeah, take Taiwan. It's something that would work totally against them. Like Putin's learning now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's your... Okay, wait. I'll ask another question on Putin here in a second, but okay.
I'll throw too. You're throwing. Let's take a look what they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus, I guess Biden will be in office when all this occurs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're going to try to do something underhanded. I believe the Chinese and the Russians came over and took all those crabs up in near Alaska.
Alaska?
Did you hear? Millions of crabs gone. They stole them.
Yeah.
They're going to have to wait a couple of years before we have crabs again.
Mm-hmm.
But I see sneaking. They're very sneaky. They come in and they steal. They come in and they take it. They take it away.
Yep. I got the same thing. Yep.
So there's something underhanded here. But look at this. The cycle changed. The world comes together. And the outcome is Biden.
Nice.
Or a loving representative that says, you know what? No.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to go into any type of war. It's just they're going to make it so uncomfortable he can't do it.
Yeah, I think people are paying attention. So yeah, they they've backed themselves into a corner, right? They're all the nasty talk and whatnot, and trying to steal things.
Trying to steal.
Get away with it. Don't look over there. Don't look over here. That kind of thing. And they are holding on so tightly to what they have because they know it could be gone anytime. Right? Those they kind of miscalculated, like companies that sometimes that expand too quickly.
Yeah.
And I look, it's all coming to light.
Yeah.
Right. And I get the Queen of Swords, and she is, oh wow. Yeah, she's truth is going to come out, and there's going to be it. That's right.
No nonsense.
No. It's going to be the facts, just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now let me I want to see on here if there was a question. How do you feel about health questions?
About a person's health?
Yeah.
Yeah, being that I'm not one-on-one, I'd prefer not to go into health.
Okay. All right. So Denise, if you want to get in touch, all my contact information is below in the description. So just send me a quick email and I can do.
Because we're not medical. Well, I am a nurse, but you don't want to give somebody until I talk to them and I'm with them. I will answer health questions, but that's when I'm doing a one-on-one.
Yeah. So they're just difficult to do because like this is entertainment purposes only. This is where all we're doing is just flipping cards, right?
Yes.
But definitely Denise, you can reach out and we can certainly take a quick look. And let me see, what else do we have on here? How many ways they okay, what do we have? Let me see. I would like to know how Germany is going to be this winter with the energy interruption. Okay. And that's busy. Yep, absolutely.
Germany.
Oh, I'm going to use my cards for this one.
Going to be this winter with the energy situation. I see them working hard at getting outside help.
Yep.
I even see the United States helping them.
Yep.
They've been very generous to the Ukraine. The Ukraine is going to be able to help them. Is that true?
I think they're
not going to have any trouble. Look, all kinds of methods and ways.
Yeah. Okay, so I went to my cards for this, and what I got initially, there's turmoil. Okay, but we've got answered prayers.
Okay.
So, and divine guidance. So I think that, yeah, there's people are going to step in, and you know, we're going to hear rumors about gossip and about how bad things are going to get, but they're not. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think that they are definitely
works out. And then, you know, I really think, I could be wrong, but I really think by next year, Putin's gone. Everything changes by next year.
Yeah. What's your feeling on Putin? Do you think he's still around?
I don't see him around. I think he might physically be gone.
Yeah, that's kind of my sense, and it's been like this for probably a couple months. Is that
I've been reading this for a long time. Yeah, and let me tell you, I see him running. So what I'm thinking is, you know, what did they say? There's 2 Ukrainians for every 9 Russians that are dying in this war. And they're wiping them out. And I just feel that the families and everybody that's in this uproar right now about what Putin's doing, you saw they try to exit the country. They just killed a wonderful concerto. Man, did you see that?
No.
They murdered him because he refused to perform for Russia, because Putin thought Russia needs a good concert, and he said no in protest for the Ukraine war, so they killed him. This is the stuff that's going on, and we don't get all the information. But I'm telling you, the people right within the organization will uprise and take him out.
Yeah. I was actually chatting yesterday with Scott Allen from Spiritual Essence, and we were talking about Putin, and I said, you know, my sense is that he's probably in a coma. It could be a medically induced coma. So they're keeping him there. They're keeping him alive long enough so that they can get out of the Ukraine. And then we'll probably hear about, you know, there was an assassination attempt, or there was an assassination and the leader was killed. You know, Putin is no longer there. And it was done by people on the inside who disagreed. They're going to make him the villain. Right. Yeah. They're going to use him as the reason why all this has been going on, partly because he is responsible for what's going on, but also this is a way that they can walk out of Ukraine and feel like they have some power, right? They're not walking away in shame.
Right.
As losers, they can blame it on him, they can get rid of him.
And he is so underhanded, and he has used money, the Russian money and oligarch money, to pay for things to try to destroy this country.
Yeah.
And he is going down, girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he is.
You can't put out that kind of negative energy.
No. After a while, it swallows you up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tina Yvonne says, do you think Biden will keep Harris as his VP next go round?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes. He would not think of changing her out. But I'll double check.
Yeah, well,
It
you
would
know
be
what?
absolutely unheard of for a president, except maybe in the 1800s, to change midstream. Now, rumor
Yeah.
was it. This I'm just telling rumor for entertainment purposes only, that Kennedy was thinking about getting rid of Johnson
Mm-hmm.
for the next term. Now, that was rumor. But, Johnson hated Kennedy. And his
Oh, did
girlfriend
he?
wrote a book that Johnson was part of the CIA and everybody and the mafia that got rid of Kennedy.
Really?
He was part of that. That's what they're saying. And then, they went back and killed Johnson. Johnson was
Yeah.
what, 50, and he died of a heart attack. They shot him with something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they did Martha Mitchell. That's rumors only, you guys.
Yeah. Entertainment purposes only.
Entertainment purposes only. Absolutely, she will be on the train going along.
Mm-hmm.
I get complaints about her, but she's kind of finding her place in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there are people worried that she is going to, maybe not so much that Biden would drop her, but that she's going to take herself out. Like she's going to say, no, I can't, for whatever reason.
Maybe she does that, but I don't see him dropping her.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't. No, I don't think so either. I think that if she does leave, it'll be because she wants to. It will be her choice and her saying, no, I'm going a different path or whatnot. But yeah, people are worried. And maybe they're just worried for the wrong reasons. No, I think she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything else? And I'm mindful of the time here, okay, because I don't want to impose on you too much. So.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I'm not somebody that can go for long periods of time, but some people will do like an hour and a half. I'm like, I couldn't do that.
No, sometimes it depends on what I'm talking about.
Right.
But other times, okay. Not sure I'll see that.
Karen said, too bad Gerard Butler was not there to protect them all from the bad guys. Hubba.
I know. I was speaking of Gerard Butler. I was telling a friend of mine, because I was telling her that we had rescheduled and so on. And I said, yeah, you missed the last one. And I said, honest to God, I think Gerard Butler showed up at a door. And she said, no.
Oh my God, I wish.
Okay, what do you see for Brazil? Yeah.
Leah, that's a good question. I'm feeling Lula, but let me just double check.
Bolsonaro and Lula. Yeah. Will the economy improve? Okay, let's see. Yeah, Bolsonaro is into dirty tricks, like
big time. No, Lula's gonna win.
Oh, good.
I get Lula, you guys.
Good.
It's going to end a lot of things in Brazil. Brazil will be coming back around. So who's in charge? Who's in charge now? Is it Bolsonaro? It seems like Brazil's under the hands of some negative regime.
Yeah, it's not coming to me who is, but Yeah, you know what? No, he might try. Oh, he is going to be out in the cold.
Ooh,
Yeah,
girlfriend.
he is out in the cold. Oops, sorry, that's
That's
me
okay.
phone.
Is
Stop
it Jared calling?
that.
Tell him I'm here.
She can't come to the phone now. Okay, call back later. There. Okay.
What are you getting?
Um. Yeah, I'm getting Lula as well, and there's
Okay.
part of the reason that it's taking so long is Bolsonaro is they're looking to see what ways that he can shift things, but there's too much. The world is watching. There's too many eyes on the situation, so yeah, they're gonna go silent, and I think he's gone. He's out. So
Okay.
Lula, it is, and are things going to the economy going to improve? Uh, yes, yeah, they're going to have to do some internal work and see where the snakes are. But eventually, yeah, it will improve.
Okay,
It
good.
will improve. And let's see, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you
And
guys. Oh, they hi Dan.
yeah, uh, okay, music, Sherry, and oops. Okay. Oh my gosh, what have I done?
What?
What have I done? Nothing. I think I've done something here on my end, and I've clicked on something that I shouldn't have clicked on. Okay. Oh my. Oh, okay. I think we are. Am I back
I
to a
have StreamYard and I don't know how to use it. I gotta paid a lot of money for it. I need to figure it out.
Yeah, you know what? I am not a techie person at all. I'm,
I'm
you
not
know,
at all.
from the old days. Show me, right? Show
Exactly.
me, and then I can kind of take it from there. But
I
don't.
knew how to type 100 words a minute on a regular old typewriter.
Yes,
I remember
yeah,
how you had to go back and white
with
out.
the whiteout.
I used to do FBI security clearances. I worked for control data, and all our
Mhm.
big computers were in Lawrence Livermore Lab. So it was very detailed. You had to do this. It like 15 pages of carbon in
Yes,
between. And if you
yes.
made a mistake, you had to go back and clean up all the, oh my God, it was a pain in the ass.
Individually, yeah,
And then, of course, it was computer talk, which was all these weird numbers I didn't understand.
yeah. With depending on you had the yellow whiteout and the pink whiteout and that pale
Yeah.
green white.
Yes. Yes. That was back in my secretary days.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, me too. Remember shorthand? And
Yes.
if you could do
I
shorthand,
used
you got
shorthand for a long time just because I could,
mhm.
I don't think I can fake it now, but
No, no, not anymore. But yeah, that was I worked for a couple law firms, and yeah, you'd get called in with a stack of files, and it would be okay, take a letter, right? And
right. Right.
the old
My
days. So I
sister
need to do some.
was a legal secretary before she retired. And let me tell you, they got paid fat.
Mm-hmm.
Secretaries in San Francisco, are you kidding?
Yeah,
Yeah. But you know what's weird now? You can do all your stuff online.
I know.
You
I
can
know.
you can do your court stuff and everything online.
Yep.
That's so weird. You used to have to go down
Oh,
there
yeah.
and file. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore. Um, okay. Now I saw some of your predictions for the winners in the
Well,
Senate
when I
races.
first did it in 2018, and remember
Hmm.
Trump was going to all the cities.
Yeah.
You got to vote for me because if you don't, they're going to impeach me. And he hit city to city to city. And, and look, a lot of people showed up at the rallies. And then I sat down to do kind of a prediction. And I did it and hoped that, but right in the middle, when I was asking my guides and I was talking to everybody, I kept seeing Beta winning. And then right in the middle of something, my guide stopped me and I had to tell everybody, I'm so sorry, Beto's not going to win. So I was like, oh, shoot, you guys, he's not going to win. But they were like telling me he would win something even better down the road.
Yeah.
So I told everybody that. And then there is a woman that works in politics. She's kind of in the Democratic, and she kind of caught an eye on me and downloaded what I said. She said, initially, Linda, you were 86% correct. And then the two senators won in Georgia, and that made you 90.
Nice.
So I kind of, I look at them again right before the voting happens. I'm going to go through again because I use the pendulum and the cards. And it looks real good for Democrats, according to this. And don't forget, my guides told me, because of the Roe versus Wade, immediately when that happened, my guide said they've woken the sleeping giant.
Yes.
Linda, they have just handed the Democrats the midterms. Yeah. And it's going to be like ants. Because let me tell you, there is hardship with pricing and all this stuff. But when you seriously sit down and think about it, what the hell are the Republicans going to do? They're going to give the rich more, and they're going to get rid of Social Security. So as much as people are complaining, what the hell? I mean, Biden's working as hard as he can to help us on this. So anyway, the thing that's going to turn this is the Roe versus Wade. So I can just tell you that they were telling me before, and then when I did the thing, it shows definitely Democrats winning. And, maybe I'll be totally wrong this time. This, like you guys say, for entertainment purposes only. But I do the pendulum and the cards. Mm-hmm. And I do feel the House close, and I feel the Senate plus.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of people that I think would have tolerated an awful lot just for the sake of not arguing. And what, I've always voted Republican. My whole family is Republican. That's what I'm going to vote. But yeah, that Roe v. Wade is
it's huge.
It is. Young people.
And you should see the lines in Georgia at the universities, people signing up to vote. There's your Stacey Abrams. I've always felt Stacey Abrams had a chance. And then they were saying she's 10 points behind. But you don't listen to because they had Hillary Clinton ahead.
Exactly. And a poll is only as good as the information asked and how it's reviewed. So, I always take polls with a great big grain of salt because.
Right. In fact, I turned it off on my TV. I don't listen to all these experts, well, blah, blah. No, I have to go with what, and I go and girlfriend, Michael Moore.
Yes.
I remember I was mad at him because he was such a Debbie Downer on the Bill Maher show, who I don't watch anymore. But anyway, he said Trump was going to win. And I thought, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm glad I wasn't a psychic on the shows then, because I would have told you, no, he's not going to win. That's how I met Sterling. Yeah. Sterling predicted that he would win.
Yeah.
And so I said, what does he know? But Moore, He says, I'm in the middle of this country, and I'm going to tell you, more people are saying they're done with Trump. They're done with Trumpism and all this stuff. You know, I even see that Katie Hobbs beats that woman. Even somebody wrote me and told me, because I was a little upset with Katie Hobbs for not getting out there and hustling. But apparently her life has been threatened big time thanks to that crazy woman in there.
I know. Yeah, it is ridiculous, but you know what? There's a part of me that I firmly believe that all the things that we are seeing now it's like a spotlight on all the things that are wrong, and you can't fix what's wrong if you don't see it and if you don't know where it is, right? Exactly. So this is just shining a big light on what needs to be fixed, who needs to be gone, right? Because a few years ago, trying to identify who the kind of moles or whatever that were that the troublemakers, they were working in the shadows. They underneath things. Now they've stood up and they've said, yeah, it's me, I'm one. They've identified themselves, so it makes it easier to clean it out. So
and also that guy that wrote that book about Trump said the worst foul mood he was ever in was when the voting happened and he lost everything. And now, of course, you're saying because there's a Democratic president, it has to change. But that Roe versus Wade, that was the gift. I hate to say it, but that was the gift. People are not going to put up with it, especially Marco Rubio voted against people getting help with that. The hurricane. And he also wants to stop the new thing that Biden put in about drug pricing. He doesn't want them to take care of. He's in a geriatric state. I had a good feeling about Val Demings. I've always had a good feeling about her.
Very, very smart.
But let me tell you the good news. The good news is this. First of all, Andre, who I love, Andre at Astrology Alert.
Oh, yes.
Trump's chart, he used to tell me back in the day, he'd say, well, I've only been with him about a year, but he said, Trump's chart is, how he always got away with everything? He always managed to get away. Something was leaving something. And all of a sudden, I just see him winning. I just see, I see Trump losing. He's saying his chart goes real bad. And Biden's chart is real good, fantastic during the midterms. During the midterms. Well, why would it be so good? Because everybody's happy. He gets to finish his work.
Yeah, exactly. And he has done so much good. They really don't give him credit for it. The media does not give him his dues, because what he has been able to accomplish, what he has done, is
it's sad because that far right, instead of just trying to be reasonable, that first of all it was rigged, so they're not going to accept. But when we were upset about Trump, it's get over it.
Exactly.
And now they're going to find out beyond a reasonable doubt that this was not a legitimate, thanks to the Russia helping. But also, the good news is that when all this takes place come November, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm nervous too. But when the outsiders see that the America voted more for the liberals or the Democrats, they're going to discard Trump, because it's like, wait a second, having you in our pocket isn't going to give us a win.
Yeah.
That's good.
Absolutely. People are walking away. And, I have said several times that if for those people who believe that, Trump is the way, and, he is the light, he is, as some say, the orange Jesus. Okay, if
That's an
that's your
insult to
feeling,
Jesus.
absolutely it is. Yes. But if you feel that way, then, when the government comes around and they're handing out, like student loan forgiveness, why don't you stand up and say, no, no, I'm sorry. I'm a Republican. I don't believe in that. I don't want to take the money.
There
Right?
you go.
Give it back.
Oh, remember when
Right?
they fought on giving money or getting monies for the states, and these guys were saying you now have this benefit, and it's like, really, you guys were the ones that said no,
Yeah.
and now you're claiming that you're the ones that
Yes.
put it through.
Yes. Yeah. So no.
Okay, so Izzy wants to know if Matt Gates. I didn't know
Matt
who he
Gates
is.
and Rebecca Jones.
Okay.
All right. And then
Rebecca Jones, does she have any kind of hope in winning in Florida? Does Rebecca Jones have a chance of beating Matt Gates? He reminds me of that guy from Beavis and Butthead. His head's the same
doesn't he though? Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Rebecca.
Absolutely. Okay. Ooh.
She's working hard.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is a success card.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hello. Look. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's an offer and she's loving it. Let me take a look at Matt real quick.
Well, you know what? You got her cards. I think I got his cards.
Oh, what are you getting?
Heartbreak.
He's going to be shocked he lost. Uh-oh, you froze. Matt Gates.
And the 5 of Wands.
You got
Okay.
frozen. Matt Gates is not going to win.
Oh, I got. No. No. No, no.
I love it, you
After
guys.
the moon,
Thank you for that question.
Yeah.
I love it.
The 4 of Cups, Lovers, and then we've got the 5 of Wands. So no, he's. You know that
You
the
heard it
feeling
here,
that
everybody.
I get,
You heard it here.
yeah, yeah. The feeling that I get is him going, "What? Say that again. Who won?"
Like that.
Like,
This is the deal I'm feeling, because you know how
Yeah.
uppity McCarthy is. We're going to take it.
Yes.
The first thing we're going to do is impeach Biden. And when he's saying it, it could be a knee-jerk reaction because I just don't like him. But my feeling was, boy, are you in for a surprise?
Yes.
And so when the nation speaks up and we start saying no more, and Trump has no more power now, that's when other people will get reasonable. They'll come out of this. The thing was rigged. It was rigged. Now people are going to, I've always told everybody, it's like McCarthyism. So it'll just one day it was here and the next day it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, whenever I see McCarthy, he reminds me, like, he wants to be leader so desperately. Like, just, it's, how there was always that one girl in high school or that one girl in college that so desperately wanted to have a boyfriend that nobody would get anywhere near. That's what I get off of him, is that if it was a scent, you could smell it a mile away. He wants it so bad.
So badly. Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, I can't believe an hour has nearly gone by now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's true. Okay, you know what? Maybe let me just check here quickly and see if, because I know I know we've missed a couple questions, but okay, here's one that I think, yeah, we can definitely look
For
at.
anybody that wants to know about a Senate or governor, go to my channel under the community and you'll see some pages that I uploaded that shows who I picked to be the winners.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll go with your picks. I'll go with your picks.
The rebellion in Iran, I just really feel this is the beginning of a new Iran.
Yeah. Yeah. I think absolutely.
And it's the young people that are speaking up.
Yeah. Thank God for the young people, because you know what?
It's the young people that are going to save our republic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. The younger generation is going to be able to fix the mess that we are leaving them.
Yeah, they're tired of, I'll tell you also, you know, this is off the record. Ooh, a lot of upset, you guys. I'm so sorry. More death. A lot of upset for entertainment purposes only. But yeah. Iran is in the tower, so that's good news, because it's just going to change up everything. And if you can even dream or imagine, they're going to come into a new beginning. They're going to gain strength. So it may take a few years. It's not overnight, but it's going to happen. But what I want to tell you guys is that now there's rumor, but this is hearsay, that they're thinking about taking King Charles and Camilla. What are they calling her? The something queen?
Yeah, queen consort.
Yeah, well, they want to take the consort off and have her be queen. And let me tell you, if they do that, that's the beginning of the end. Who's this guy that asked this question, Dan? I have no idea who he is. So what does your card say?
Yeah, there's a lot of male energy. They are really trying to hang on to what they've got, but ultimately they have to, you know, they have to walk away. They have to give up. Sun, it's coming in, and yeah, so the Queen of Cups. So I think, yeah, you're right. It's not going to happen right away. There is going to be a lot of upheaval. That's, and a lot of fighting. Like I kind of see this as a male energy, literally a club.
Yeah, right? Or sort of,
coming in there. Yeah, and kind of doing damage. So, yeah, absolutely. The people in power are going to continue to fight for that. They don't want to give it up. So, but it will get better. It will get better eventually. So,
yeah.
Okay. All righty.
All right, sweetie.
Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry about what happened last time. Yeah, but we had a good time this time.
Absolutely, we did. And absolutely.
My 49ers are playing right now, and I got to do my picker cards for my people. So.
Oh, very good. And see, and I've got to get myself organized and out the door to go to my tarot group, and I'm going to be all excited and tell them, because I said, you know, somebody said, well, okay, who's this Linda G? I said, are you effing kidding me? That's like Beyonce, you know?
Oh my God, no.
How do you not know? So, anyway, thank you. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for
everybody. Thanks for coming.
Everything that you've done, and take care. So yeah, thanks guys. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And I'm so glad you were here, and thank you to Linda. So all right, you all take care, and click the little bell so that you'll know when whenever I'm going to call you back so we can continue this journey. Okay. Love knowing you here. Bye bye.